Hey everyone, today we're going over a film series by the user Kane, the Backrooms. We will be going in order and we will be uncovering all the lore. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is called the third test, and we're getting some images of... So there's going to be some narration right here. On July 2nd, 1988, the Async Research Facility tested its low proximity magnetic distortion. I will mute that because it's very annoying, so we can't really uncover anything from here. Details regarding the experimentation have not yet been released. During a press conference of 1988, Ivan Beck, the director of Async Foundation, described the intention of these tests, stating that it granted sufficient backing from the US government. So the US government is paying them to get a storage place that... unlimited storage, so they don't have to pay for extra storage in buildings. So that's basically the intention of the Backrooms in this film, that they don't have to pay for extra spaces to be built because they can just store everything inside the Backrooms. But obviously that's not going to end up how we think it is, so let's get into this. So here we have the test right here, so let's watch this. And mind you, this is July 2nd, 1988, because dates are a big factor in this video. So let's get into it. Sorry for pausing so much, but we can see the door is where they're trying to put the Backrooms. They're trying to either generate it or find it. We don't know that yet, but we might find out in this video if they're trying to generate it or just uncover the new reality, because the Backrooms is an alternate reality. So let's find out. And obviously that did fail. It was the third test they did, which we have no information on the past two tests before this, but probably they failed. It would have actually been helpful to know what happened in those two tests so we can get more information, because everything helps. But this test obviously failed, and that was it for this video, I believe. Yeah, so then we got Backrooms First Contact, which is actually a success. So that's the exact same date there, which keep in mind the dates, because the dates will get a little weird as we go on. So let's go to the First Contact video, which will actually be a success. And now they have an FBI warning, which gives us a big hint on the lore. That means they got their backing, because last video they were hoping to get backing from the US government, but now they actually got backing because there is an FBI warning. On here, federal law provides here an exhibition of the following videotape. So that's your normal FBI warning. And then here's the Async logo. Test number 6. So they did two other tests before this one from the last one, and it'd be nice to know what happened in those two tests too. Here are the modifications: triple support beam on internal chamber 23A. A lot of this is hard to understand, but on the third bullet point here, introduced blank into blank, and it's in red, which is probably going to be the obstruction that we'll see in the test in a bit. So we'll see where that goes. This is one of the things that we need to reveal to know more about this. This is one of the crucial things that we'll need to know. Okay. This is a clip too, so can't fast forward too much on this. So here, they tried to cut out something right here. There we go. So it says 0008 equals YB. I have no clue what that is. So I feel like it's backwards, like a B, H, C, I don't know what that is, but it's a secret code that we have to unlock, probably like a launch code. This looks like a launch code, and we'll have to uncover this. No one knows what this actually means right now. I feel like this is something we need to be more invested in the uncovering, because this can tell us a lot. And there's a little diagram. Let me rewind a little. So there's the muon filter. That's a -1 particle charged atom. So electrons, they're like the opposite of an electron. They don't tell you about this one, so it's like a yeah, it's a -1 charge, and that is that. It's a filter for that. The tracking chamber, I have no clue what that is. Solem 3 magnet, and then trigger chambers. This I have no clue what that is. No clue what that is, but there's a little graph right there. I haven't it's so blurry, that's the thing, because mind you, this was in 1989. Supposedly there's 1440. I love how there's 1440p, but it's not gonna get any clearer. It's not gonna get any clearer. So we'll go back down to 720, and this is the test where they make contact. October 17th 1989. Dates are normal for now, but we'll see if they stay the same, and we have a YouTube link in the description here, which we'll open in a second. It's called collateral.mov. Here we go. So we can see there's red lights flashing. Obviously something is going wrong, but we don't know what that is. And then the people in the async facility are trying to turn it off, but there's one guy that is preventing them from doing that because they need to show something to the US government. They paid them, the government has paid them, so they need to have something available, and this is their only chance, so they need it to go on, although it is not safe. We can actually see the layout of the labyrinth right here, which is pretty interesting, because so if you don't know, the Backrooms is a non-linear maze, which means you can walk forward and end up in the same spot that you started, and walk the opposite direction and end up in a completely different location. So there's really no strategy behind it, because it's just completely random. So it's we can see here, but even knowing the knowledge of the non-linear maze, it would still be hard to use this if we were in the Backrooms. So there's an obstruction, and there it is right there. So that is the Backrooms. There it is. And then let's go to that collateral video right here.
There has been a rather strong earthquake in Northern California, so strong in fact that it has, among other things, knocked out all the power, or much of the power at Candlestick Park, where the third game of the World Series is being played.
So this is basically saying that there's been earthquakes ever since that 6th test. There's in California there's been earthquakes, and yeah, nothing too important on that one. And then we go to the missing persons video, which basically shows that a lot of people are going missing since that 6th test was done. There's a lot of people who have been going missing. So let's get into this. So that person's gone missing, that person's gone missing, that person. It's showing ever since the year 1987. And that was not that last test, because I believe that was 1989. So, especially after that last test, which is right about here, it staggered up. And, yeah. So, the async researchers are going into the back rooms carrying a red rope so they don't get lost, especially because if you even remember your way back, it might not be the exact way, because it is a non-linear maze. So the way you remember can lead to a different location even if you're correct. So they're going through here and they see a organic creature, which they have no idea what it is. They think it's part of the environment, which is pretty dumb. They think it's a fungus, and they have no clue what that is. Wasn't in the last report, they're saying, and just they have no clue what that is. So next is the informational video, and this was the newest one posted.
Welcome to the Project KV-31 Research and Development Team. In this short informative video, you will be briefed on the required protocol in regard to Project KV-31, as well as receive an overview of future development.
So we already know that it's the low proximity magnetic distortion. It's a picture of it. They say names that it may be called: the machine, the door, the back rooms, the complex, and the hallways. Never approach the threshold without guided supervision. I never enter the complex alone. And then here's a video of people going into the complex, or the back rooms as we call it. Same thing. So pretty creepy. So they're going through here, and he hears a sound, so he gets lost from his team. And this is the level 0 of the back rooms. There, some people believe there's unlimited, some people believe there is a limit, but it's like the largest integer, which is like 9.22 something. Or people believe that some people believe this is the only level of the back rooms, and this is level 0 of the back rooms. So he's gonna go in here, and he's gonna see them going by, and then the back rooms completely separates them, because that's what level 0 does. It does not want you to see other people. It separates you, and he's gonna get lost. He's gonna find some weird areas of the back rooms, level 0. And at the end, he's gonna go through here, nothing really here. And then he's going to find this room where he thinks is the exit, but then a red light goes off, and he is in trouble. And that was that one. And then this one is a .tar file, which is a weird type of file, but it's like a targeted archive or something. I have no clue. And then it says data not accessible, then reformatting. And this was just a picture of it while they were creating the back rooms, which is very interesting. So that's kind of like a layout. I have no clue. They're adding water into the back rooms, which may explain the damp carpets. If you know level 0, it's known for its damp carpets, and the lights are the two main things it's known for, the humming of the lights. I don't know why they would add water to it, but who knows. And picture of scientists working on it. And then it's talking about a null zone. Can't really read the text here due to the let me do that max quality. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Due to the electron discrepancy. No clue what that reads. And that's like one of the null zones that, I have no clue. I have no clue what that says. That's a null zone though. And I have no clue what this is. Yeah, so that was it for this video. And then we have the Backrooms found footage, which was actually the first video posted in the series. And in this video, basically they're filming and the cameraman is stepping back to get a wide angle, and there he goes. So I actually want to look at this in more like slow motion to see what's happening. So we'll go 0.25, which means there will be 4 frames per second. It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. There will be, yeah, I think that's what I meant. Okay, whatever. So it's a slow motion. So he's falling down. Everyone's looking at him. So he hits the ground, and then the camera goes back, and then he wakes up in here. There he is. He's in the back rooms. So he's gonna look around. And yeah, that's what I was about to say. He got it right. He said, "Whoa."
Hello?
Then he's gonna just navigate his way around here until he comes up on something. He comes up on some arrows. Oh, that's because I still have it in HD. And he's gonna come up onto some text right here that says "stay still," and he doesn't follow that. Don't move, stay still, and there is a figure chasing after him. Although there's no confirmed creatures to be in level 0, so I think they got this part wrong. So he's walking through a labyrinth of just reflecting mirrors, I'm guessing? I'm not sure. And then he gets 3 choices to go to the right, to the left, or up. And he chooses to go up, and he ends up in a level 183 or something like that, 181, something around there. And it's the office building. There's an entity in each of the lit up windows, and yeah, it's a level of the Backrooms. And this is one of the amazing scenes. And there he goes into the Backrooms, and then he goes through a door, and it goes right back to level 0. And the monster ends up chasing after him. That's very creepy, and pushes him down this little null zone, which we saw a little earlier, where he falls back onto the universe from thousands of feet above and dies. Which we're guessing he died. And that is about it in the series. So if you enjoyed this explanation, please like and subscribe. You can just go here and hit that subscribe button right over here. It will be, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Like and subscribe.